Warning, this video focuses a lot on the father figure from the perspective of a boy, more specifically me. My dad's the best, so good luck trying to relate to how amazing of a job he did. Let me guess, you didn't get anything for your dad this year. Well, he sure did. Just take a moment to think about everything your dad has done for you. He's been your role model, he's been your teacher, but most importantly, he's been your best friend. I don't need to be a telekinetic monster to know that you are more affectionate with your mother than with your dad. Respect to all mothers out there, but starting now, we need to appreciate our fathers more. If you can't already tell, I'm a boy. For boys, our fathers are what we strive to become. As fathers.com states, honor is the soul of masculinity. And to me, it seems that masculinity is the only thing boys around my age strive to achieve on a social level. Honorable men and honorable expectations teach boys to become honorable. I believe in teaching by example. Do as I say, not as I do. Everything that a father does in the vicinity of their child will have an effect on the child. The example that the father sets for his child is crucial for every aspect of the child's life. If you think that you aren't as affectionate with your dad because he's not home much, you're probably correct. If the father never is at home, it destroys the family, as stated by Dustin McKisson, a writer for Inc. magazine. As a teenage boy, I only knew my dad as, bluntly, the guy who occasionally showed up and tried to assert his authority over me, said McKisson. It was the worst possible dynamic for a father and son to have. The father, trying to keep the fridge full of food for his family, ended up quitting his job 7 years later. But it was too late. His wife divorced him, and Dustin now isn't very close to his father at all. This, of course, is a problem, and proves that the father figure in the family is a clearly significant role. What happens when a dad doesn't just let the kid watch what he does, but also instructs the kid as to what to do? The father teaches his child discipline, how to love, and always to do your best. A good teacher is a good mixture of strictness and kindness. The strictness that is usually shown by your dad is done out of love, but we don't recognize it until very late into our lives. That's why you are probably more openly affectionate with your mom. But once again, shout out to every mom. Fathers teach us some of the most important things in life, my man. I learned to look both ways when crossing the street because of my dad. I also learned how to recognize a toxic relationship and move away from it pretty effectively from my dad. Stay-at-home moms should be a government-supported job, but so should being an amazing father. My dad constantly brought home work from his job, but he somehow always managed to find a bit of time for us, even if it was a chore for him, which I don't think it was. He always had a smile on his face. Think about the toughest time you have been through in the last 12 years of your life. Who was one of the first people there at your side? Your dad. When you fell straight onto that frickin' piece of concrete in front of your school, who was the person that picked you up? Your dad. Okay, that last one was a bit personal, but I bet you can think of one easily. And if you can't think of one, then go to your dad and apologize for being such a Shrek. In life, it seems like we're always looking for that one lifelong friend that will always be there for us. We always, and the emphasis is on always, overlook our parents, and in the eyes of boys, our fathers. As stated by lifehack.org, he is one of the people who you've known the longest, and he has the knowledge and experience that none of your friends have. It's so true. There's stuff your dad knows about you that you might not even know about yourself. Baby, won't you understand that we need to realize the importance of our fathers and appreciate them more. They are everything for us, and we, as boys, should all be scared of what our lives would or will be like without them. I don't think I've ever told my dad to his face or in real life, "I love you," and I can't understand why, but saying that to him gives me more nerves than asking out any girl has ever given me. So if you guys watching this are not laughing at how much of a loser I am right now, that means you are going through the same thing. The least you can do for your dad is high-five him and thank him, especially today. I've looked at a list of 16 signs your dad is the best, and you meet all of them, Dards. You probs don't even know how much I appreciate and love you. I couldn't ask for more from you. You're not only my father, but my role model, my teacher or advisor, and my best friend. I'm the luckiest bro on this planet. Love you to bits, not gonna lie. I don't know about you. See ya, man.